With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Two tailors A and B earns 15 and 20 per day respectively. A can stitch 6 shirts and 4 pants, while B can stitch 10 shirts and 4 pants per day. To minimize the cost to stitch 60 shirts and 32 pants, how many days should they work here? So now here, let tailor A work for X days, right? And let tailor B work for Y days. Now in one day, A can stitch 6 shirts and 4 pants, whereas B can stitch 10 shirts and 4 pants, right? Okay, so thus in X days, A can stitch 6 shirts, right, and 4 Y pants, whereas your B can stitch 10 Y shirts and your 4 Y pants, and the minimum cost is 60 shirts and 32 pants, right? So according to the question, the equation will become 6x plus 10y greater than equals to 60, 4x plus 4y greater than equals to 32. Now further it is given that A and B earn rupees 15 and 20 per day respectively. So A earns rupees 15x, right, and B earns rupees 20y. So Z here will be equals to 15x plus 20y. As days cannot be negative, so x and y will always be greater than equals to 0. So now we are going to convert these equations as follows. So your equations here will become 6x plus 10y being equals to 60, 4x plus 4y being equals to 32, x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 0. Now this region represented by this equation will be meeting at coordinates. The coordinate I can take for it 10, 0 and 0, 6, right? So let us plot a graph for these points here. So here is the graph, right? And you have point 10, 0. 10, 0 will be somewhat here, right? And the other point which you have is 0, 6, which will be somewhat here. Let us draw in both these. Okay, so this point was your, let this be your A1, 10, 0, and B1, the first equation represents 0, 6. So this is your first line here. Now the second equation here is this, but firstly if I put 0, 0 here, point 0, 0 here in this equation, so is 0 greater than equals to 60? No, it does not satisfy here. So therefore this is the false, so it will point away from the origin. Now let us see for the equation 4x plus 4y equals to 32. And here I can take point 8, 0, right? 8, 0 here. And the other point as 0, 8. Right? So let us join these points. Your 0, 8 will be somewhat here. And your 8, 0 will be somewhat here. Let us join these points. Okay, so here these points were 0, 8 and this point was 8, 0. Let this be point your C1 and let this be your point D1 here. And wherever they intersect, let this be your point E, that will come out to be 5, 3, right? So now, in this equation, if we see, if I put 0 here, is 0 greater than or equals to 32? Again, this will be false here. Since every point in the first quadrant satisfies these inequations, so the first quadrant is the region represented by these inequations, this. Okay, so the feasible region will be determined by these will be, both equations have away from the origin, right? So the feasible region will be this. Okay, so this is your feasible region. Now what are the corner points here? Corner points and Z here. Okay, so here your corner points are this D1, right? This D1 here, then you have this E1 here, right, and this your A1 here. So these are your corner points. What is these points? 0, 8 and 5, 3 here, and your third point is 10, 0. Now what was your Z? Z was equals to 15x plus 20y here. So here if I put 0, 2, so it will be 160 here. 5, 3 will give me 135 and 10, 0 will give me 150. So this here, as you can see, is your minimum value, right? So therefore minimum labor cost is for A, it should work for 5 days, right? And B should work for 3 days to reach their requirements. So this is the answer. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.